My name is Lena. I am 25 years old. I live in a crowded city. I work as a painter. I draw small pictures. I paint simple art on shop glass. I write names on signs. The work is not easy, and the pay is very low. I live by myself in a tiny room. I have no family. My parents passed away a long time ago. I have no brothers or sisters. No one waits for me. No one calls me. My room is very simple: one bed, one chair, a small table, and a weak fan. In summer, the heat feels heavy and hard to breathe. I eat the same food every day: rice, bread, sometimes a little soup. I never go out to eat. I do not buy new clothes. I try to save every coin. Some nights I skip food. Some nights I cry quietly. But every morning I stand up again. I pick up my brush. I keep going. That was my life. One cold day, I was painting on a bakery window. Rain fell softly, but my clothes were already wet. My fingers felt stiff from the cold. I was almost done. Then someone walked inside. He had silver hair. He wore a dark coat. He looked old, maybe around 70. He moved slowly and sat near the door. He looked outside at the rain. Then his eyes met mine. I quickly looked away. I did not want trouble. I did not want questions. When I finished my work, I cleaned my tools. As I turned, he stood in front of me. He gave a small, gentle smile. "You look very tired," he said softly. I gave a short smile. "Just a long day," I answered. He nodded slowly. "You work hard," he said. Then he left. The next day, I worked near the same place. I saw him again. He noticed me and smiled. This time, I smiled back. Later, he came out and handed me a warm drink. "It will help," he said. I held the cup. "Thank you," I said. He nodded and walked away. The drink was warm. It made my chest feel soft. No one had ever done something like this for me before. The next day, he came again. This time, he brought bread. "You should eat," he said. I felt shy. "Thank you," I said quietly. His name was Daniel. After that, he came every day, always with a calm smile, always with something small: tea, bread, or flowers from his garden. He never asked too much. He never made me feel small. He was always kind. I started to wait for him. I looked at the door again and again, and when he came, something warm grew inside me. I did not understand it. He was much older than me, but he was gentle. His voice was soft. His eyes were not cold. They felt safe. One day, he sat beside me. "Lena," he said, "I want to speak with you." My hands felt cold. "You are alone," he said. "Life is hard for you." I stayed silent. "I want to help you." I looked at him. "Why?" He gave a small smile. "Because I see you." Then he stood and left. That night, I sat in my room. I looked at the walls, at my empty space. His words stayed in my mind. No one had ever said they cared. No one had ever truly seen me. The next day, he gave me a letter. "Please read it," he said. Then he walked away. I held the paper for a long time. My heart beat fast. That night, I opened it. He wrote that he wanted to support me. He could pay for my home. He could help with food and work. But he also asked for something. He wanted me to marry him. My hands shook. Marriage. I could not sleep. Rain touched my window again. My heart felt heavy. Was this real? Was this right? I had nothing. No family, no help. Life was always hard. And now, someone offered a new life. But was it real care or just a deal? The next day, I stayed home. I read the letter again and again. That afternoon, he came back, standing in the rain, waiting. I walked to him slowly. I read it, I said. He waited quietly. I will marry you. He did not move at first. Then he smiled. Thank you, Lena. No hug, no joy, just rain and two quiet hearts. The wedding was small. No music, no crowd, just simple words, a ring, and a promise. That night, I sat alone again. Did I make the right choice? I asked myself. The rain gave no answer. Days passed. He gave me space. I kept working, but everything felt different. The wedding day arrived. I wore an old dress, clean and simple. I walked alone. He waited, holding flowers from his garden. You look nice, he said. Thank you, I replied. Inside, there were only a few people. We said our vows. I will take care of you, he said. I will try, I answered. And just like that, I became his wife. His home was quiet, warm, full of books and soft light. This is your home now, he said. That first night, I could not sleep. I did not feel fear, but I did not feel peace either. He gave me space. He asked for nothing. That made it easier. Days became calm. Tea in the morning, simple meals, quiet talks. One day, he gave me books. Stories, he said. I smiled. We began to talk more about small things, about his life, about the garden. He had no family, no past love, just quiet years and simple days. Slowly, I felt something change. One night, under the stars, I felt safe, truly safe. Was this still just help or something more? Time moved on. We laughed more. We worked together. I felt part of the home. One day, I heard people talk. She married him for money. The words hurt. He saw my face. People speak without knowing, he said. I know who you are. That stayed in my heart. Days passed. I smiled more. I felt stronger. One day, he left for the city. The house felt empty, too quiet. I waited, and I realized I missed him. When he returned, he gave me flowers. Only for you, he said. My heart moved. That night, I knew something had changed. Not duty, not need, something real. We worked together, cooked together, lived simply. The world outside still spoke, but I did not listen anymore. One evening he asked, "Are you happy?" I looked at him. I came for a better life, but now I stay because I want to. He touched my face gently. Our first kiss was soft, slow, real, not for survival, for love. From that day, everything felt different. We laughed more. We shared more. Life felt light. One day, I said it. I love you. He smiled, his eyes wet. I love you too. Seasons changed, but we stayed the same, simple, calm, true. One day, he said, "You saved me." I smiled. No, we saved each other. And that was the truth. What began as a choice for survival became something deeper. A quiet love, a real love, a love that grew slowly but stayed forever. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.